In and on about the year 597 BC, King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon besieged the kingdom of Judah, destroyed the first temple built by Prophet Solomon. He also exiled many of the children of Israel back to Babylon, and took them in as slaves, including the household of many of the elites. Babylonian records, called the Jehoiachin's Rations tablets, written in cuneiform and dating to 592 BC, mention some of the children of Israel elites as being recipients of food ration in Babylon. These years are called the Babylonian exile, or the Babylonian captivity. The Babylonian exile is distinguished from the earlier exile of citizens of the northern kingdom of Israel to Assyria around 722 BC. The exile in Babylon, which directly affected mainly those of the upper class of society, occurred in three ways from 597 to 581 BC, as a result of the children of Israel rebellions against Babylonian rule. Many of the exiles' elite, finding themselves in comfortable circumstances, assimilated into Babylonian society in ways that concern the pious among them. We read this from the Bible. Ezekiel denounced such men as a rebellious house, and parts of the book of Isaiah, written during exilic times, likewise express concern over the adoption of Babylonian traditions. So what were these traditions that were learned by the children of Israel?
يعلمون الناس السحر وما أنزل على الملكين ببابل هاروت وماروت وما يعلمان من أحد حتى يقولا إنما نحن فتنة فلا تكفر.
The two angels must have come down in human form to teach those who wanted to learn, after warning them, as stated in God's book. In another chapter in regards to angels taking on human form, we read,
وَلَقَدْ جَاءَتْ رُسُلُنَا إِبْرَاهِيمَ بِالْبُشْرَى قَالُوا سَلَامًا قَالَ سَلَامٌ فَمَا لَبِثَ أَنْ جَاءَ بِعِجْلٍ حَنِيذٍ فَلَمَّا رَأَى أَيْدِيَهُمْ لَا تَصِلُ إِلَيْهِ نَكِرَهُمْ وَأَوْجَسَ مِنْهُمْ خِيفَةً قَالُوا لَا تَخَفْ إِنَّا أُرْسِلْنَا إِلَى قَوْمِ لُوطٍ.
Black magic is performed when a human magician communicates with the jinn and demands something, and in return, the jinn demands something from the human magician, like disbelief in God, to drink blood, a sacrifice, or to be worshipped, etc. We read from God's book.
وَأَنَّهُ كَانَ رِجَالٌ مِّنَ الْإِنسِ يَعُوذُونَ بِرِجَالٍ مِّنَ الْجِنِّ فَزَادُوهُمْ رَهَقًا.
The jinn did not only teach some of the children of Israel the magical arts, once they had found out how to contact the jinn by the two angels, although they were forewarned, it would equate to disbelief in God, and it was only a mere test of their faith. Many of them wrote down the instructions on how to perform black magic, and have tried to keep it a secret ever since. The jinn continued to teach them magic, and accused Prophet Solomon of committing disbelief by practicing black magic. This is the reason why black magic practiced by many occultists today is associated with Prophet Solomon, due to these accusations by the jinn, which were then adopted and transmitted by the Jews and other occultists to this very day. So why did the jinn accuse Prophet Solomon of practicing magic? Because Prophet Solomon had power over the jinn, he enslaved them as a punishment for their evil doings. We read from the book of God.
وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّا سُلَيْمَانَ وَأَلْقَيْنَا عَلَى كُرْسِيِّهِ جَسَدًا ثُمَّ أَنَابَ قَالَ رَبِّ اغْفِرْ لِي وَهَبْ لِي مُلْكًا لَا يَنبَغِي لِأَحَدٍ مِّن بَعْدِي إنك أنت الوهاب فسخرنا له الريح تجري بأمره رخاء حيث أصاب والشياطين كل بناء وغواص وآخرين مقرنين في الأصفاد هذا عطاؤنا فامنن أو أمسك بغير حساب
These be the 72 mighty kings and princes which King Solomon commanded into a vessel of brass, together with their legions. And it is to be noted that Solomon did this because of their pride. And when he had thus bound them up and sealed the vessel, he, by divine power, did hurl them into the depths of the lake in battle.